Hi Carly, I thought I'd send you a bit of a video on the sewing machine. This was my grandmother's, my father's mother, which means it's your great-grandmother's sewing machine. I remember the room that it was in their house, which is now my cousin Philip's house down near the Arboretum at Sherwood. I've just done a bit of work restoring it, and it's going quite well. It opens up. It's a model 66, I think. Trying to find information about the age of it and where it was made is a bit difficult. The booklet that I have that came with it would indicate it's 1922. It's a model 66. The serial number there is a H number, which I found hard finding out information. I think they started making them in about 1907 and made them through to the 1930s or maybe 1940s, 50s. They came in a lot of variations over the years. A lot of them had a little motor mounted at the back which turned the flywheel, and some of them had a knee lever that you could control the motor with. I remember my other grandmother, Grandma Sneed, she had one that was like that. This one though has got the treadle, it's got the belt there, it's got a bobbin winder. The bobbin winder pushes down directly onto the belt. So some of the bobbin winders have a little rubber wheel that rubs onto the flywheel there. This one goes directly onto the belt. That's a new belt I've just put on. The old belt had decayed away a bit. It's all manual. There's nothing electrical in this one. I've just gone through and oiled it all. It's starting to run quite smoothly. I love the old wooden cabinet. The wood on this one's fairly good condition. The drawers all work really well. There's nothing missing on them. Sometimes you see some of these fancy bits here missing on some of the drawers, on some of the ones I've seen. From memory, this tilt-out section was not part of this machine. It had a funny drawer arrangement that slid out, and I swapped this over on another machine that I had access to for a while years ago. That's from memory, but I like this tilt-out little hidey hole better, so I put it on. The other little bits, these little bead bits down the side here, sometimes those trims are missing or damaged. This one has all those bits in shape. It's all laminated timber. There's nothing real solid timber about it. So when I originally got it, the top was a bit damaged. It had been sitting in the sun. It was next to a north-facing window, and it had obviously had a lot of sun. The top was very dry. I sanded it back. Some of the laminate was missing in this top edge up here, and I filled that in, that lighter area there, and bogged it up. Glued it all back together, glued all the laminates that were falling apart together, and it turned up pretty good. And that was, when I first got it, was probably in the 1970s, I'm guessing. So I've had it probably over 50 years myself. That's when I did the original restoration work on it. I painted all the ironwork down there, the black ironwork where the treadle is, and varnished the whole cabinet. When I oiled it, I oiled all through the bobbin winder section there. There's numerous, wherever there's moving parts, I pulled the flywheel off. It comes off fairly easily, and oiled all that area in through there. Underneath the machine, there's a number of rods and levers, all of which oscillate and move, going down to the bobbin mechanism down the bottom there. All that I've oiled quite thoroughly, probably far too much. I have to go through and wipe it all off in a little while after I've used it a bit. I got in through the plate there and oiled the bobbin section in there quite a bit, and the foot there. So yeah, there's a lot of bits and pieces in there. Around the side here, that plate there, it comes off, and there's quite a bit of stuff in there that needed oiling, a lot of moving parts. So it's all moving really well. And the other part that I did was underneath this plate right around the back. You can get in there, and there's all sorts of moving parts in through there that needed oiling as well. There are oil holes in various places on the machine. Right up on top here, there are a number of oil holes that you can drip oil into that will oil most of those moving parts. A couple of oil holes down here on the base. But I'm not sure that oiling those holes will oil absolutely everything in the machine. They're probably the major moving parts So getting into those areas, I had watched a few videos on it. Getting into those areas, I thought it's given it a very comprehensive oil at the moment, and it's running really smoothly when it runs.